Hello everyone, Torn Reacts here with another video, and today we are diving back into Divide Music, new song, All That's Left, for Obito from the Naruto series. This is the second song. Technically I call it the first though, because the first one officially was a cover of Linkin Park's Numb, if y'all remember that from the 2000s. If not, what are y'all doing? Go look it up now. I don't care if you have to pause the video. Pause the video, go listen to it. It's an amazing song. R.I.P. Chester Bennington. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into the video. So, this is All That's Left, Divide Music's second song for Obito. As I've said before, Divide Music, you're up to bat. Let's see what you got. That's actually some really nice designs. Okay, I expect the slower start here. Are you gonna hit me with a beat drop though?
I think
no. Okay.
To when we were young, long before the end of words to come.
Oh, he reached deep
when I
for that.
Saw you fall, my heart went cold. I faded away. How could I be the one to stay on my own? I ride to deliverance.
Okay. Divide. You, Fable, Rustage, every one of y'all been hitting me a little bit too much in the feels recently. Why is this? Why do y'all have to hurt me on such an emotional level? Why? It took the wind out of my sails. I was blinded by the one who knew me well. I watched beyond illusion, keep myself at bay. Okay. Fight for resolution, but they all ran away. Oh, that bass line is just nice. When I saw before I end up forgetting it, because I know I will forget it if I don't pause it right now and say this. I love how you did that little bit of change. In the first one, it was very soft, very emotional. That one, the second time around when he does that bit, it's still emotional, but there's much more energy. There's much more, I don't want to really say passion, but there's like fire behind it, you know? It's one of those things of like that. The first one was how it felt in the moment, and then this one is how it feels later, and the emotions that it evokes from that. My own, I ran to deliverance for those lost in the never. I can't take back what was done to you. again, this is one of the things that I say with all of these guys so much, but it's true. Everything just flows so well together. Because I was expecting another bit of a dip there in after the second chorus, and he just kept the entire energy and flow going in through that bridge.
Cry out. On my own, I ran out to deliverance for those lost in the never. I can't take back what was done to you. I went cold, but my eyes had a fever. But when I make them believers, I can't take back what was done to you. Cry out.
Damn. Damn. Why do y'all gotta play with my emotions? Oh man. Okay, so first thing instantly that I want to bring up, because I know I didn't mention this during the video. There's that line, on my own, I ran out to deliver ends for those lost in the nether, or never. Uh, that is such just a beautiful little wordplay there. And it's one of those things with Divide Music, and even outside of, the three that I've mainly been showing on this channel here. Um, I'm a big fan of a lyricist. You can go ahead, you can say whatever you want and it be catchy and everything. I'll groove to a catchy song. But if you have the ability to speak lyrics that either are able to tell a story or have such an interesting wordplay to them that you have to really actually pay attention to what you're listening to, you get a couple of extra points in my book instantly. Because some of the times I'll listen to a song and I might listen to it two, three times, never really actually paying attention to it and really liking it already. But then something catches me on one of the times that I go ahead and listen to it. I'm like, oh, hang on now. I need to back this up. And Divide does that with me a lot. Same thing with Fable and Rustage, and Jonold. I have looked into a little bit of JH Boss from one of the previous videos as well. I'm really liking what I'm seeing from him. We might even go ahead and do one of his songs next. Literally just listen back through the entire song to make sure I didn't miss anything. And one thing that I did catch on the first verse, and even to an extent in the vocals there on the first chorus, he is much softer spoken. It's much more in the moment feeling for Obito, like I was kind of saying before. And in verse 2 and chorus 2, that definitely amps up. But then he hits that bridge, and then we go into that third chorus there at the end. That's actually a really interesting one if you go back and listen to it, because it starts very soft, like how the first verse and chorus did, and then kicks straight back into where we were with the second verse and everything in terms of energy to it. That was a beautiful little touch. I I believe every bit that that was done intentionally on his part, because that's something that he does pretty regularly. I'm glad to see it here because I love how it sounds in most of what he does, because he makes everything flow very well. He makes everything feel like it has meaning and purpose in the song. And it being the little nitpicky asshole that I am sometimes, Pardon me, YouTube, for swearing. At the end of the day, I'll nitpick at things like this. It won't really affect the overall value of the song in terms of what I give it a final score of. The rating, almost forgot about that until I just kind of ranted my way in there. We are gonna give this one another 7. 7 is one that I've been giving out a lot recently. I'm gonna have to be a little more stringent. I may even have to go back and post an update to my overall rankings if I feel like too many of them are maybe a 7. If I go back and listen to all of them and I do 100% feel like that, yes, they deserve that, I'll keep it there 100%. Divine Justice, for example. I've listened back to that a few times already, and actually, probably too many to count, but it is still the staple for an 8. Period. End of discussion. So, this doesn't quite hit the same as Divine Justice does for me, but it's still definitely a top notch song. I'll be giving this a 7. That one you can go ahead and take straight to bank. But thank you all so much for coming on by. I know last week we didn't have a wrestling video. That is still coming. We're going to just be going ahead and dropping the wrestling video this week on Wednesday. More info on that probably Tuesday. So go ahead and make sure you keep an eye out for a post on YouTube about that. And I will see you all in the next video.